Very good afternoon to you all. Very good afternoon. I am audible. I am audible.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon. I think today we'll start 12.3 dot product.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Twelve point three. The dot product. So tell me, dot product is a scalar quantity or vector quantity? It is a scalar quantity or it is a vector quantity?
Scalar.
Hmm?
Scalar quantity.
It is a scalar quantity. So here A dot B, if A is a vector, it is all have to know it is very well. If A is a vector having the component say A1, A2, A3, and B is another vector that is having the component B1, B2, B3, then A dot B is equal to, you know, it is A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B. Okay. So properties of the vector product. Properties. I think you know, just I'm discussing. Vector product. First one. Vector A dot A. Tell me what is the value? A dot A. A dot A. Clear? Audible? Respond me. I am audible or not? I am
Yes, ma'am.
audible or not? Yes. 2. It is commutative. A dot B is equal to B dot A. 3. If C is another vector, then A dot, the sum of the two vector, is equal to A dot B plus A dot C. Then C A vector is equal to C A dot B vector is equal to A vector dot C B vector. So here this C is scalar. Here this C is vector. It is vector here, so you can use it is alpha as a scalar. Don't confuse here, I am using alpha as the scalar.
Ma'am, in the
Okay.
heading you have written vector product.
The dot product I have written.
No, ma'am. Properties of vector
Properties of
product you have
vector.
written.
Vector product. Yes. Properties of vector product.
Scalar product.
Ma'am, properties of dot product.
It is a two vector product or not? I am using a scalar. Here let, you can write down let A, B, C. Let A, B, C are vector. And alpha, you may use beta, no problem, are scalars. Okay. So here, these are all the properties. If you multiply with the vector any scalar with the dot of another vector, then we get this result. It is alpha into A dot B plus A vector dot alpha into B. Then 5, it is if you multiply null vector with the vector A, what you get? You get it is 0. Okay. If theta is the angle between vector A and B, if theta is the angle between vector A and B, and theta lies in between 0 to pi, theta is the angle between vector A and B. Then the dot product, all of you know it is A dot B is equal to A dot B is equal to
AB cos theta.
Because
absolute value of A, absolute value of B cos theta. Okay. Absolute value of A, absolute value of B cos theta. Now, if A dot B is equal to 0, if you say this two dot product of these two vectors are 0, then what about A dot B? What you say? What about the vector A and B?
both are perpendicular.
Yes, they are orthogonal to each other. Orthogonal to each other. Okay. Vectors are parallel. Two vectors are parallel when? Note here. First one. Two vectors are parallel this is your parallel sign, when theta is equal to
0
0
and 180
and pi. Okay. Two vectors are perpendicular. I already say it is 2. Note here. Two vectors are perpendicular when theta is equal to
pi by 2.
if A dot B greater than 0, the dot product, it is a scalar quantity, it is greater than 0, then theta is, can anybody? Then theta is Hmm? Acute. It is third point. Fourth is here, if A dot B is less than 0, then theta is acute gala, then theta is
Obtuse angle.
yes, obtuse angle. Clear? Then direction angle and direction cosine. I think all of you know this is also direction angle and direction cosine. Here, the direction angle of a non-zero vector A are the direction angle of a non-zero vector A angle of a non-zero vector A. And if you consider any vector A are the angle alpha, beta, gamma. In the interval 0 pi. Hello. Huh? No, coach. Not coach. Wait 1 minute. Or पढ़ी चलीची भाई how many times network fail, huh? I am audible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you clear here?
Screen not visible, ma'am.
Huh?
Ma'am, you
Not
have to
Screen not
present
visible.
again.
Arey bhai.
It is not visible, ma'am.
Oh, I am going to present again. It is the net aji problem dଉଛି.
Ma'am, what Airtel Wi-Fi router and
अरे एयरटेल वाईफाई कनेक्ट कला बेले को असुविधा होची. So now it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
So the direction angle of non-zero vector A are the angle alpha, beta, gamma in the interval 0 pi. Here direction angle cos alpha, cos beta, direction cosines are cos alpha, cos beta and cos gamma, that is your on the x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. This is your angle alpha on the x-axis. This is your angle beta on the y-axis. This is your angle gamma on the z-axis. Okay. So here our vector A having the component A1, A2, A3. Cos alpha, though it is on the x-axis, so it is A dot I cap. I'll get it is only A1 by absolute value of A. Similarly, cos beta, cos gamma. I have given you the question, find out the direction angle, not direction cosine. That is your, where the vector A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Find out. Where the vector is 1, 2, 3. Audible or not? You are doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Do it. Find out the value of alpha, beta, gamma. Though we are finding the value of alpha, beta, gamma, it is in it is the degree, so you have to find out in degree. Cos alpha is equal to A1 means 1 by absolute value of A is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, it is root 14. So cos inverse 1 by root 14. Similarly, beta is equal to cos inverse 2 by root 14. Gamma is equal to cos inverse 3 by root 14. Find out your value. You have calculator, find out your value.
Ma'am, alpha is 74.49 degree.
Okay, 74.49 degree. 74.5. Okay.
And beta is.
It is nearly equal to. You have to write down nearly equal to, not equal to.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Then
Ma'am, beta is
beta
57.6. 57.68.
Okay, 58 degree. I can write down round up. It is 75 degree. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So now it is.
Ma'am, gamma is 36.9 degree.
So 37 degree.
Yes, ma'am. Approximately.
Approximately. I have written approximately. Okay. Now come to the projections. projections. Let A be vector. A vector, that is your PQ. The initial point P, terminal point is Q. And B vector PR. It is initial point at P. Here it is terminal point R. Okay. These two vectors having the same initial point. Now, draw a perpendicular line from R to the PQ and say it is S. So what is it? S is the foot of the perpendicular from R. Okay. The line containing it is to the line, then the vector PS. This vector is called the vector projection of B. If we say it is A, I am defining it is A, it is B. The vector projection of B onto A. Then the vector PQ, then the vector, all of you are writing, A is the vector PQ, B is vector PR, both having the initial point at P. Okay. And draw a perpendicular line to PQ. The point is S. The point is S on the line PQ. So PS is called the vector projection of B onto A. Onto A, and it is denoted by projection B onto A is equal to A dot B divided by absolute value of A multiply with unit vector of A, that is A vector by absolute value of A. That I can write down, it is as A dot B vector A absolute value of A square. A square. Hello? Similarly, scalar projection of B onto A. Scalar projection of B onto A. The scalar projection B onto A, PS is equal to, you know your value PS is equal to absolute value of B cos theta. If it is the angle between, it is theta is the angle between A and B. So that is your PS is scalar. In scalar form, PS is equal to absolute value of A, B, sorry, cos theta. where theta is the angle between vector A and B. Okay, so here cos theta, you know the value of cos theta is equal to A dot B divided by absolute value of A, absolute value of B. So I can write down here, this is like this. Absolute value of B, that is your cos theta, A dot B divided by absolute value of A, absolute value of B. Okay, so these two cancel out. We have only the value, it is your A dot B, it is all our vector. By absolute value of A. Clear? So this is the formula for this scalar projection. B onto A. Read the question here, it is B onto A. And this is the formula for the vector projection. All of you clear? All of you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So now, application part. Application. The work done by constant force F in moving an object through a distance D is equal to work done, W is equal to
F dot S.
yes, it is F dot what you say?
F
S,
dot
ma'am.
D होगा.
Distance.
D. Distance, force into distance, na?
Yes,
That I
ma'am.
can write down.
Yes, ma'am.
That I can write down absolute value of A, absolute value of D, then cos theta. What is theta? Theta is the angle between force and distance. Clear? So, one example here. A wagon is pulled a distance of, a wagon is pulled the figure is like this. Wagon is pulled a distance of 100 meter. D is given as 100 meter along a horizontal path by a constant force of 70 Newton. Constant force of 70 Newton. The handle of the wagon is held at an angle of 35 degree above the horizontal. Above the horizontal, these two are parallel. Above the horizontal. So theta is equal to, here it is 35 degree. Find the work done by the force. W is equal to, you have to find out. Do it and tell me the result.
I'm
Do it and tell me.
5734 joules.
1734.
It is your, I'm writing your directly, it is 100 into 70, that is your cos 35 degree. I'm going to clear this page. Here your classwork problems are classwork problem. Nine, 18, 28, 31, 40, 52. Assignment question. 10, 17, 24, 26, 27, 29, 28. Sorry, 38. Okay. So start solving question number 9. Find A dot B, easy one. Find A dot B. Where absolute value of A is equal to 6, absolute value of B is equal to 5. And the angle between theta is equal to angle between AB is 2 pi by 3. Tell me the result. Tell me.
Minus
Audible?
15.
Yes, it is minus 50. All of you have done? It is given data 6 into 5, then cos 2 pi by 3. Cos 2 pi by 3 is minus half. 30 into minus half, it is minus 50 now. Then question number 18. 18 na? 18. Find the angle between the vector. Now you can do it yourself also. Find the angle between the vectors. That is your A vector is 402. B vector is 2 minus 1 0. Further, find out angle between. Theta is equal to cos inverse something. Find out. What you get the answer? 18 number. Okay. Audible?
From theta equal to cos inverse 4 by 5.
Yes, cos inverse 4 by 5. Find out your value theta in degree.
53, I guess.
Huh?
53 degree.
It is 36.87 I got.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 36.86.
Cos inverse 4 by 5 Theta is equal to, I'm
Yes, ma'am.
writing that
36.87.
cos
37
inverse.
degree.
Yes, 37 degree you can say. Nearly equal to 37 degree. Yeah. Then come to the question number 28. 28. Find two vectors that makes an angle of 60 degree with vector B that is your 3, 4. The component is 3, 4. Find two unit vectors. How you solve here? Let, I'm writing here, you write down. That is vector A is equal to A1, A2. Audible? I am audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. A1, A2. Okay. So though I am considering A as the unit vector here, unit vector this is, then it is your absolute value of A unit vector that is equal to 1 is equal to root over of A1 square plus A2 square. I can write down. Is it correct? Unit vector I am considering, so it is the absolute value of A is 1. Though you are saying that I, J, K are the unit vector and the absolute value of I is 1, absolute value of J is 1, absolute value of K is 1. So here it is absolute value of A is 1. It is you are having this component, we know it is your A1 square plus A2 square root over. Here
Yes, ma'am.
it is clear. This implies A1 square plus A2 square is equal to 1. Equation. B, then cos 60 degree. That is your audible. I am audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Absolute value of A is 1. Absolute value of B is root over of 3 square plus 4 square. It is 25. So it is 5. And cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. Here. Now this implies A is our A1 I cap plus A2 J cap dot 4 I cap 4 के 3 first 3 I cap plus 4 J cap, it is your is equal to 5 by 2. This implies your 3a1 plus 4a2 is equal to 5/2. Implies 6a1 plus 8a2 is equal to 5. Okay, so this is your equation 2. This is your equation 1. All of you clear up to this? All of you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now from equation 1, value of a2 is equal to root over of 1 minus a1 square. Put the value of a2 in equation 2. Put the value of a2 in equation 2. Clear? So now I'm putting the value here. So what I get? I'll get, here it is. Now equation 2 became it is your 6a1 plus 8 into, that is root over of 1 minus a1 square is equal to 5. I can write down, it is just squaring this and taking this side here. It is 64 minus 64 a1 square is equal to 25. 5 minus 6 a1 square. So it is 25. I am writing directly. 25 plus 36 a1 square minus 60 a1. Okay. So now I am erasing all this here. Okay. So here it is. We get our quadratic equation 100 a1 square, then 100 here, then minus, is a minus 60 a1, then minus 39. This 64 minus 39 equal to 0. This implies. So the value of a1 is equal to 60 plus minus root over of b square, 60 square minus 4AC. Minus here there is AC, it is minus, so I can write down it is plus 4 into 100 into 39 divided by 2A, so it is 200. Find out your value. Find out the value. Find out. I am audible? I am
Yes, ma'am,
audible?
audible. Yes,
Find
ma'am.
out. Find out your value. Tetala. Two value you have. I got the value. I am writing here. I don't know whether I am correct or not. 9928 approximately equal to, not equal to, and minus 0.3928. Similarly, the value of A2 from this equation, where is, yes, this equation, A2 is equal to, when 0.9928, the value it is your 0.1198, and when it is t minus 0.3928, it is 0.9916. Check yourself this value. So now we have two unit vector, that is having the component A1 has two value and A2 has two value. So we have now A vector is equal to two unit vector, that is one is your 0.9928 and 0.119898, and it is another one is minus 0.3928 and 0.9916. Okay, clear? All of you clear?
मैम इतने फालतू क्वेश्चन
फालतू क्वेश्चन
भारी धंधा
कि धंधा नहीं था? It is an important question for the offline class.
and then calculator must be permitted.
Yes. Must use the calculator. Next, after 28, what is the number? 28 for example, 31. I think 31. Yes, 31. 31 is your find the acute angle. Find the acute angle between the two curves. Between the curves at their point of intersection. At their point of intersection. Find the acute angles between the curves at their point of intersection. Here it is given that the angle between two curves is the angle between the tangent lines at the point of intersection. The angle between two curves is the angle between two tangent lines at the point of intersection. Clear? Here it is, one curve is like this here, another curve is here, it is given to you here. So the angle between these two curves, it is the angle between the tangent at the point of intersection. If it has two intersection points, then at the 2 point. Okay? So find out. It is the question given that 31 y is equal to x square, y is equal to x cube. Y is equal to x cube. What is the point of intersection? Point of intersection?
0, 0 and 1, 1.
Yes. Point of intersection, that is 0, 0 and 1, 1. Now we find out the slope of this. To get the tangent here, first you have to find out the slope of this curve. So it is your dy by, so d of x square by dx is equal to 2x. At the point 0 it is 0. At the point 1 it is x is equal to 1, it is 2. Clear? Similarly, d of x cube by dx is equal to x cube 3x square. At the point 0 it is 0, x is equal to 1, it is 3. So what you get? We get the 2 and 3 are the slope at the point 1, 1. So here the vector parallel to the tangent line are the vector parallel to the, at the point 1, 1, I am getting the slopes are 2 and 3. To the tangent line are, that is your 1, 1 at the point, so it is your vectors are 1, 2, first, then another one is your 1, 3. And then angle theta. The question is asking about the angle theta is equal to the dot product of these two. 1, 2, dot, sorry, cos theta, you know. Cos theta is equal to 1, 2, dot 1, 3 divided by absolute value of 1, 2, absolute value of 1, 3. So we get 1, 2, dot 1, 3, it is 7, 1 plus 6, it is 7. Divided by absolute value of this, it is your root 5, root 10. That I can write down 5 to 10, 7 divided by 5 root 2. So find out your value, 7 divided by 5 root 2. Audible?
0.9859. 0.98.
No, you're finding theta in degree or not? So it is
Ma'am,
your
finding
theta is equal to theta. Oh, you are finding cos theta. My aim is to find out the value theta. Cos inverse 7 by 5 root 2.
$8.06.
Yes. So 8.06 means 8.1. Isn't that it? Approximately. Your answer is given here in your book. It is question number 31, 8.1.
Ma'am, I am getting 8.13.
13 means it is 1. I can write down. Some error may be there. So okay. Then 31 after that. 31 Bharat. Phone number 50.
40.
It is very easy one. Time over. Find the scalar and vector projection of B onto A. Where you can do it easily. B onto A, where A vector is your 1, 4, and vector B is your 2, 3. Scalar projection and vector projection. Vector projection B onto A is equal to your A dot B. Find out yourself. Multiply by vector A divided by absolute value of A square. Scalar projection. That is your A dot B divided by absolute value of A. Okay? Do it yourself. It is all the data it is given. You can do it. Next class I will discuss question number 52. Okay? The time is over. I'm going to stop now. Thank you to you all.